It's about a being, not a
Hmm.
human. At any age, one can be spiritual.
Spirituality was a way of life, right? For everyone, all can
In terms
actually
of
like.
spirituality, God is
Mhm.
one.
You answered everything in a very calm and collected manner. Brilliant, fantastic job. I'm doing very well. Tell me, how are you doing?
I'm also good.
Okay. You seem a little tired, a little exhausted. What happened?
Actually, I am doing some work.
Okay, you're what?
Yeah,
Some work. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So this is a good time to
I'm
talk,
in
right?
haste. Uh, I said I'm in a haste to join a session. That's why I look little bit.
Okay, you joined very hastily.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. That happens sometimes. Did you have your lunch?
No, not yet. After the
Not
session,
yet.
I will take definitely. I will take my lunch.
Okay, for sure, do that. And how is the weather there?
The weather is good, but there is windy weather. We can say.
Hmm.
I can say.
Okay.
Uh, a little bit sunny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is that one thing you are looking forward to complete today? Any important work you have lined up, or any interesting outing that you've planned?
Important thing like
Hmm.
outing for a trip. You are
Anything? Or
asking.
is there anything important that you've planned for today that you must accomplish no matter what?
I didn't made any schedule for that.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I just going through the session document.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how did you feel about today's session document? It's on spirituality. What does spirituality mean to you?
Spirituality,
Mhm.
I think, is it's the holiness. I can say
Mhm.
holiness in terms of it's about a being, not a
Hmm.
human being, but about a being
Hmm.
uh, that always exists. Uh, whether a body lives, whether a body is there or not,
Hmm.
but then also our being is there, exist
Hmm.
without our existence also.
Hmm. Like in the form of spirits.
In the yeah, you're right. In the form of spirit.
Yes. Do you believe that our ancestors, right, are still looking over us in the form of spirits, or do you think they've moved on into another birth?
No, they are generally very conscious about it.
Hmm.
Spirituality. They
Hmm.
believe in God,
Hmm.
as we also believe in God.
Hmm.
But I think, in my perspective,
Hmm.
we don't give much importance to
Hmm.
spirituality in this age.
Yes. True that. Why do you think that people these days see some people are going back to the spiritual way of living once they realize that modern times are so stressful and there's no peace here? That is when they decide to go back to spirituality. But earlier, spirituality was a way of life, right, for everyone all over the world. What do you think changed? Why do you think people are less spiritual these days?
Because people are running for things that are materialistic. They
Hmm.
are running for a lot of things that
Hmm.
they want a house,
Hmm.
and there is a need of they want just grow themselves
Hmm.
physically, and
Hmm.
they just show off them by everything, whatever kind of their needs
Hmm.
they have. They
Yeah.
just want to show by themselves that only. So they are working for that, and they
Hmm.
forgot what are they actually.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is.
Okay, so running behind money, materialistic pleasures, and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel this is very true that you mentioned? Do you feel that there is any limit to our dreams? Do you feel that okay, if a person achieves XYZ amount of money, do you think he or she will be satisfied, or will they still run behind something else? What do you think?
Yeah, I can say in terms of people who are narrow-minded, or
Hmm.
people who those who earn less, they
Hmm.
just settle down with what
Mm.
they have. They just said that earning this amount of money is good, and after that earning that doesn't make any sense. But at the
Mm.
same time, sorry, pardon. Can you repeat the
Why?
question? Pardon
No,
for.
I just no. What you're saying is correct only. I asked you: is there a limit to human desires? Is there any point in which we will feel satisfied with what we have?
No, there is no limit because our desires are unlimited. As we
Mm.
achieve one goals, like
Mm.
as I am a student, after
Mm.
12th, I decided that
Mm.
in 12th I decided to get this much marks, and
Mm.
after 12th, there I decided to join a
Mm.
college for
Mm.
graduation degree.
Mm.
After
Mm.
that, also some people want. There is a need. There is some dreams, some
Mm.
dreams which
Mm.
we after accomplishing one after another,
Yeah.
there is an we have a sense of urgency for
Mm.
achieving another dream.
Yeah. True that. You explained it so beautifully. It was very nice. There's always, it's like a cycle, right? One cycle ends, we start another cycle. So it's for all our life.
Yeah.
Have you ever planned anything for your old age? That in our Indian culture, at least they say, right? Once you're old, that is when you have to become very spiritual and all that. Do you think there is an age like that to become spiritual? Only in old age we should be spiritual, or all throughout our lives? What do you feel?
No, I don't think that there should be any age for spirituality. As I have
Hmm.
seen many spiritual leaders, they are like they are at the very early age, like 6 to 10 years of age, or some of
Hmm.
them are from 25 to 30 or 35 years of age,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
some attained enlightened at the age of 60, whatever
Yeah.
they feel
Hmm.
that after getting enjoyed the whole world,
Hmm.
after when retiring from our job,
Yes.
we can give time to God. That's not
Hmm.
a fair thing.
Yeah. Giving time to God. Yes. Hmm.
In at any age, one can be spiritual.
Yes.
It's not and it's not written anywhere that one should
Hmm.
be get spiritual at the age of 60
Hmm.
or after
Hmm.
retiring.
Hmm.
Such a sort of things are not written anywhere.
Hmm.
So we should
Yes.
one can be spiritual anytime.
Very true. When you said that, right, giving time to God, that was hilarious. That was so good because that is exactly how we think, right? We feel like abhi Bhagwan ke liye time nahi hai, now we don't have time for God in old age. We'll look at it in old age, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So sometimes you might have seen whenever we are under a lot of stress or pressure related to our work or family or something, out of anger we say things like, "I'm going to leave everything, मैं sannyas ले लूंगा, like I'll become a monk. I'll leave everything. I'll go to Himalayas and just become a monk." So have you ever heard people say this, or have you ever felt it on your own?
Yeah, I felt it, but not in terms of that, but in terms
Mhm.
of my goals, I felt it. In
Hmm.
terms of my dreams, I think I should limit all the things which whatever I am doing.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So you want to, over ambition and these kind of things you're talking about.
Hmm, I didn't get it.
What kind of things you want to limit? I didn't understand.
I'm saying you said that if a person got irritated or
Yeah.
annoyed by himself or with his family, he
Yeah.
just want to go to Himalaya and do all
Become a monk.
such. Yeah, and become a monk.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm saying in terms of uh, how to explain.
Ambitions.
Yeah, in terms of ambition,
Yeah.
I have seen I not
Hmm.
seen, I felt or I have heard from some of my friends,
Okay.
uh, but some of them are like uh, how is this world this
Hmm.
cruel world. They feel that there are every time works to do, every time there is
Mm.
many things to do,
Yes.
not getting rid of any
Mm.
activities, daily life
Mm.
activities, they just
Yes.
get annoyed.
Okay, now I understood. Very well explained. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
have you seen this book titled "Monk Who Sold His Ferrari"? Have you heard of this book? Written
Yeah,
by Robin Sharma.
I have heard about the name, but I haven't read that book.
Okay, okay, no problem. If you ever get time, do it. It's a small book. It's like a pocket book. You can carry it around with yourself wherever you want. It's a good read.
It's about who is the author? Jay
Robin
Shetty
Sharma.
or
Robin
Robin
Sharma.
Sharma. His one of his book, Wake Up at 5 p.m. 5 a.m. Club.
Ah, yes, that's the guy. Yes, he's the
Yeah.
one. Have you ever tried waking up at 5 a.m.?
Yeah, I tried, but
Hmm.
sometimes it happens
Hmm.
continuously. But
Hmm.
but times comes when I just get up at 10 or
Hmm.
8 or 9.
Hmm.
So I can't maintain that type of consistency.
Okay,
It
okay.
happens for some times, not every
Hmm.
time.
Yeah. I totally get it. I think the last time I woke up at 5 a.m. was during my graduation days. Once my exams were over, once I graduated, I don't think that after that I've ever woken up at 5 a.m. Thank God.
So I think that's
Mm.
a. Do you enjoy those days or do you like these days getting late?
That was a different time. That was also fun. But if given a choice, I would like to wake up only after 6 a.m. I don't. 5 a.m. is a little too much. I'm like people say now wake up at 5 a.m. My response to them is and then do what? What should I do at 5 a.m.? Nobody is up.
Yeah,
That's my only
but
thing. Hmm.
that's only the time
Hmm.
we
Be
can whatever
peaceful.
we want to achieve in life, for that we
Hmm.
can work. That's
Yes.
a very
Yes.
crucial time.
Absolutely, especially in student days, right? That is why I used to wake up at 5 a.m. during my college days because there were so many ambitions, and I knew that after coming back from college, we would be busy in record writing, assignments, and all these things. So that 5 a.m. was precious. Now I think 6 a.m. is good enough for me. Especially the weather in Bangalore also does not allow me to wake up at 5. It's too cold.
Oh my God! In this season or every month?
Winters especially. Summers are okay, not that cold, not that hot either, but winters are extremely cold.
Oh. In UP, there is
Mhm.
in morning time there is a fog.
Ah, yes. I
There is
cannot compare it to north weather. Northern winters are on extreme level.
Yeah, they are on its peak.
Hmm.
I think
Yes.
in your region, the weather is good to enjoy. Uh, there is not much, the climate is moderate, I can say.
Yes. Yes. It's very moderate compared to the northern climates, whether it's summer or winter. There, I know it swings between the extremes, either too hot or too cold, right?
Yeah, you are right.
Mhm. Okay, nice. Good to know that. And is there any difference between religion and spirituality, or do they mean the same thing?
Yeah, uh, it is a religion or religion.
Religion, religion.
Religion.
Yes.
So, religion is a set of belief followed
Hmm.
by one community or
Hmm.
one caste,
Hmm.
creed.
Hmm.
There are many types of religion, so they
Hmm.
have a different perspective about gods
Hmm. Hmm.
or lords, and
Hmm.
spirituality is about an individual.
Hmm.
What one feels
Hmm.
from their inner soul, that's
Hmm.
spirituality. Yeah,
Hmm.
in both there is a difference.
Hmm.
As following the
Hmm.
certain set of beliefs
Hmm.
and uh, just going through your individual self
Hmm.
is a different.
Hmm.
Am
Wow.
I right?
100%. You're absolutely right. And I think these kind of questions, there is no right or wrong answer. It's our perspective. And you expressed your view on it, and it was wonderful. Even I feel the same. Religion refers to practices, it divides us. But spirituality is something that we all feel, whether you are a Hindu, Muslim, Christian, whatever it is. That
In
connection
terms
we
of
feel with,
spirituality, sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
In terms of spirituality, God is
yeah,
one. I
yeah, exactly.
uh,
Yes, true that. Very beautifully explained. Yeah. And we're almost up with time, so I'll just quickly give you the feedback. After that, we can proceed with the conversation. Okay.
okay.
So, brilliant ideas, great fluency. You answered everything in a very calm and collected manner. Brilliant, fantastic job. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Just coming to the grammar, two, three things I would like to mention. Whenever you say something with didn't, right? Didn't or did not, the same thing. The following word will be the present form. Like I didn't make it. You will never say that I didn't made it. Okay, it's always didn't make it. It's I didn't eat. It's never I didn't ate. Okay,
Okay.
so whenever it's didn't, it's always the present form. And next, I just going through the session document. I was just going through the session document because you're talking about the past, right? Or if you're currently going through it, you can say that I am just going through the session document. So that am or was, that becomes important to represent the tense of the sentence. Okay, so this is the second thing. And you gave one very beautiful answer. Like we always run for money and material pleasures all the time. The better word choice here would be we are always running behind money. Not don't say for money, say behind money, running behind something. Okay, so that would make it more effective. That's all. Nothing wrong with saying running for. It's just that running behind is more effective.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, those were my few recommendations.